money. If you not get now, you sabi. Adulthood, Nascar.
The rent? What is today's date? Okay, let me call my mother. I just finished having a very good fight with my mother. And do you know how it went? I don't think you might want to know the details. But since you're here on this video, then you might want to know. And I might have to tell you. Okay, so it started when I woke up. I was sleeping, and then all of a sudden, I got a call. And I woke up, and it goes like, "Hello, are you home? Why haven't you banking the rent?" And I'm like, "What? How?" Then suddenly I realized it was my landlord, and I realized I'm an adult. Forgetting that I'm no more a child. And I'm kind of thinking of figuring out a way to go back to childhood. Now, this all doesn't make sense yet, but this is how it makes sense.
Nobody go ask if you don't chop. Nobody go send you free money. If you not get now, you sabi. Adulthood, Nascar.
Now, do you understand? Literally, nobody's going to ask me if I've eaten. Nobody's going to send me free money. And nobody's going to ask me if I know. It all comes down to one thing. Adulthood, Nascar. You don't get it? All right. Hit me with an intro. Now, for you to understand the reason I had a fight with my parents is because there are probably certain things that we were not told, that we were not made aware. And I believe that everyone watching this video is really going to relate. So back then when we were kids, we thought that growing to become adults is the best thing that you can ever think of. And our parents made it look so simple such that we always wanted to be adults. So to avoid being sent to go here, do that, being told what to do, being told where to go, being told where not to go, and stuff like that. But little do I know that today I would be wishing that I was a kid again. Because you know what? I wouldn't have been bothering with a lot of things that I bother with today. Put on some headsets and get ready for the do. Because today we are reacting to a song from a new and one of my favorite Nigerian artists of the moment.
Nobody go ask if you don't chop. Nobody go send you free money. If you not get now, you sabi. Adulthood, Nascar.
Okay, now ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to Lade.
I heard that you're looking for Lade. Please don't judge.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. I'm looking for Lade. Lade, it's a Nigerian artist and she hails all the way from Kwara State, Nigeria. The talent behind Adulthood, Nascar, the new song of the season that's taking the internet by storm. Oyetunde, Omolade, Raquel. Now this girl is just amazing. Now for those of you who do not understand PG, when we say Adulthood, Nascar, what Lade is trying to mean is that adulthood, it's as calm. All right, so let's start afresh. Take everything lyrically step by step.
Nobody go ask if you don't chop. Nobody go send you free money. If you not get now, you sabi. Adulthood, Nascar.
Nobody go ask you if you don't chop. Nobody go send you free money if you no get now you sabi. Adulthood, Nascar. All right, so Lade means nobody is going to ask you if you've eaten. Nobody is going to send you free money, of course you understand that. Nobody is going to do anything for you as you're an adult, yeah? If you don't have it, it's up to you. If you don't have it, it's your problem. Do you believe that adulthood is this kind? Do you believe it or not? Let me know in the comment section below.
I heard that you're looking for Lade. Please don't judge.
Do you know what? Do you not judge me? With that being said, back in the days, you know, when we were kids, when we were young, our parents would be like, "Oh, my son is going to be a doctor. You know, you're going to grow up and be a doctor, be an engineer, and you're going to do this, and you're going to fly the planes, and you're going to do whatever it is that, you know what I mean." Little did we know that it doesn't come that easy. And that's about it. Adulthood is a scam. Now, what thing they tell you, you believe. What they told you when you were young is exactly what you believed. But we come to realize that it's not just as we were told.
As I wake up this morning, landlord don't call me.
As she wakes up this morning, the landlord calls. I think we had pretty, same nights waking up to a landlord's call. All together, let's go.
My body don't ring my phone.
Her own was past my own. All right. So for those of you who don't understand PG, hers is even worse than my own. Because I got called from my landlord, but she got called from the landlord, and Paddy, a friend, called the phone. And I don't know what they're going to talk about, but let's find out.
Say with that thing when you promise me.
Get money, you still can't promise person out for you. Lade. Okay, so according to her, a friend called and is like, okay, what about the thing that you promised me? You know what it is.
I know say you no go believe. Them not tell me say that's so it be.
I know you're never going to believe it, because we were not told that was how it was going to be.
I beg you take me back to days when you be saying I just to play and chop.
This is what kills me, yeah? I wish I could go back to those days where I would just play, eat and sleep. No thinking about bills, no thinking about any responsibilities. All I got to know is that I wake up, I will eat and sleep. Adulthood has come, you better get her through your... You know what it is? Okay, so Lade says adulthood is a scam, and you've got to hustle. That means you've got to work. You've got to find something to do to make a living, And of course, making a living isn't easy. It's not a one-day job. So 24/7. You do it every day, 7 days a week, and 24 hours a day. Let's go. Okay, now this is the part and the reason why I had an issue with my parents, because they were literally supposed to say, you know what, Hassan, you're growing up to be an adult, you're going to be responsible for everything. I mean, not us, they didn't let me know, but I didn't know it this way. I didn't know that everything was going to fall on my shoulders. I thought it was going to be that easy, But yes, that's about adulthood. Let's go. If you don't have it, it's your problem. Nobody cares.
If you no get now, you sabi. You know feel easy your body.
If you don't have it, meaning if you don't have money, if you can't step up to your responsibilities, it's your problem. You can't blame it on your friends or your colleagues or whoever it is.
But if not them need you, they go come to you, come they give you different.
You see, this is one thing about life, You will get in a problem and there's nobody to, put it on, hang it on. But people will get into it and they're ringing on your bell, Just like someone was like, that thing that you promised me. Lade said, it's like, my paddy was asking about the thing I promised. Adulthood is a scam. And I mean, believe it or not, it is real. Because Leo, the Ulu people watching this video know that it was going to be this way. That, I mean, we didn't know growing up that, okay, we were going to be responsible for some things, but we didn't know in details. Maybe we were given, an abstract of it, but what about the real deal? Adulthood is a scam.
This is super story, yo. Though the story touch me, yo, but I know if send you money, yo.
So, all right. So let us say that, a friend or a colleague would call and tell you their problems, but for her, this is a super story. It's a very nice story. Your problem is good. Just the same way if I had told someone my story that, okay, I don't have money, my landlord just called and stuff. Yes, it sounds a very good story, a very nice story. But at the end of the day, trust me, I can't send you money. Your story really touches me, but I can't send you money.
If I say make a calculate, what's in they spend from Monday to Sunday, they make me reminisce on those days. We pocket.
If I say I should calculate how much I spend from Mondays to Sundays, it's really gonna make you go crazy.
Money go yakpa for my pillowcase. Now I got send the money, loleo. Everything where I want, I must pay.
Being an adult, it's a very difficult thing. But think of being an adult and being, an elder brother or head of a family. You'd have to spend in yourself, your brothers, your sisters, your cousins. A lot of you around this my age group would really relate. Especially, let's say, all of you from a small village and you move to the city and, you're trying to get something going. In as much as you're not doing really well, people still don't care. Families still waiting on you. They know that, okay, the bigger sister is in the city, our bigger brother is in the city, and, And trust me, a friend of mine once said something I always remember in life. It's like, okay, the moment I got my salary, they called me and they were like, my grandmom just swallowed the fridge. I'm like, what the? You know what I mean? So adulthood isn't scary, it isn't easy at all.
I feel to give anything to become a child again.
I will definitely agree with her on this. I would definitely give anything to be a child again.
Adulthood has come, you better get up for your mind. You got to hustle, make a living to.
Adulthood has come, you better get it through your.
Nobody go ask if you don't talk. Nobody go send you free money. If you don't get now, you sabi. Adulthood has come.
Nobody will send you free money. That's of course, you know it. Nobody will ask you if you've eaten. That's of course, you know it. Adulthood is a big, big, big scam. That's not my words, it's the words of Lade.
Adulthood has come, you better get up for your mind. You got to hustle, make a living to yourself. Nobody go ask if you don't talk. Nobody go send you free money. If you don't get now, you sabi. Adulthood has come.
You know what? Just what you saw, you know that I'm the best dancer alive. I don't want to talk about now. That's going to be a story for another episode. This is Lade, Adulthood, It's a Scam. This is my favorite song at the moment. It's not just because of the song itself, but you know the lyrics it entails, the story it tells. It brings us back to our memories and remind us of the little things that our parents did for us that we didn't appreciate. That some of the things that we took for granted being kids or growing up, especially some of us that grew up in a single-handed home, like with a single mother, or in the side of a mother or in the side of a father and stuff like that. And truly, 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 if you bear it with me, it tells a story. And it tells you that you still have someone taking care of you, someone, putting food on the table for you. Sometimes in life, someone's still going to be there for you. So if you have anyone being there for you, please and please and please watch as I say this. Do appreciate it, because adulthood, it's not an easy thing. Being responsible for yourself, it's not an easy thing. Try to appreciate as much as you can, because nobody knows what tomorrow might entail. Just try to visualize you being in the shoes of the person who's providing for you, or who is, trying to make a living by themselves and still trying to make sure that you survive. Those of you who's got elder brothers, elder sisters and stuff like that, who's been doing it for you, please do appreciate it.
Leave me, I won't become a child. Yeah. I won't become a child. Yeah.
I want to become a child again. Whilst on the topic of appreciation, I want to take this opportunity to say to my big sister, Yvonne, that I really appreciate you being there for me all these years. I appreciate it to the core. Not forgetting my Aunt Cecilia, I really do appreciate. Because I wouldn't be where I am today, I wouldn't be who I am today, if not for you and for my sister Yvonne, as well as the great pipes. I do appreciate it so, so much. And I want all of you other guys to help me say thank you to this great family.
I want to play inside the rain, cause adulthood Nascar.
I want to play inside again. I want to be a kid again. Adulthood Nascar. All right. So that's about it. This is Adulthood Nascar by Lade. If you like this video, please don't forget to smash that subscribe button, that like button. Whilst on the topic of that, if you know any artist, if you have any song, if you have, or you see anything amazingly beautiful, some talents that's so great, don't forget to link it. Send me a link to it, or write in a comment. Tell me what it is. I'm going to find it and react to it. And we've got 2 different reaction programs on this channel. We have Benk Reacts and we have Talent Showcase. So if it's something about talent, we're still going to showcase it. And if it's about a music video or anything, we're going to react to it. Don't forget to find us on all social media platforms at Benk in the City.
Nobody go ask if you don't chop. Nobody go send you free money. If you don't get now, you sabi. Adulthood Nascar.